end zone. He's going to bring this out. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Who they play? It was a trap game. See?
On first down.
Niggas be talking they shit.
And they'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. So these two teams, they met up way
you about to smoke it though.
It was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
Thought you was a trap though. Why you smoking your product?
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now a give, right side. Tompkins.
Why you acting crazy, Reese?
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Yo, your man was rushing, bro.
2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league.
If he don't cover.
Match it from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
You took a money line, right? He came back and took the lead? Did he came back and took the lead?
Throwing on 3rd down.
Oh, you cool? You got life, bro.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. It's in.
You got life, that bitch.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're
that was my lock, nigga.
Big receivers, you got to get in there and get physical.
Who lock was it?
That time he got in close, got in and knocked the ball away.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston.
No, that wasn't my. I ain't put that on my ticket. I was just there.
For him in the loss
I did a little.
as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 39 yards on the punt. Give him just 1 yard on the return.
No, I don't take 5. If I'm taking a team with the points, I ain't taking nothing less than 8 because the foul game. I was about to take that game too.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Didn't he take the Bulls money line, right? He's a.
The play fake. Here's Wilson. This will go to Henry out wide. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
The Jazz going at it with the fucking. Yo, this shit's weird.
They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game, and they don't.
The Jazz going at it with Detroit Pistons right now.
They were concerned about it going in, because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake.
And shutting him off now, open field.
They got white snipers though.
Down to the edge of the red zone. A big play.
They got white snipers though.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to.
Rudy Gobert playing or no?
They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground.
That means Clarkson about to go off.
Big play here early on. I can just see veteran observers of the game.
I already got him on my tick.
And talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
No, safe drink.
17 more.
Oh man, I gotta be like that to take a team for the win. My fault.
Boy, an effective play there, getting their.
Oh man, I like them to win though. That's cool.
Hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care.
I just need a smack, though. I ain't smacking a minute, bro.
To give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify. I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Wilson on the keeper. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Yo, did the Sixers win?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs.
Last time I did that, niggas cooked me.
As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league.
No, they dropped to 7.
They're the ones that go deep into
It pushed. It pushed that chores. It ain't covered for my man Rel. I brought it up though.
People have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's
It pushed though.
there. I say they go get him.
Now here's a throw.
It pushed though.
A gain of 6 there on first.
It pushed though.
This defense for the Titans, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And every defensive team that we talk to,
it pushed though.
Time talking about creating turnovers, and anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good.
It's like you don't get no money for that bet, so it was a loss for that game.
Back 4 times in the win.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead.
What, yo? Stop being bad, bro. You don't win no money for that game.
Here's Watson.
I ain't say you lose money.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
My man Rel had the roll locks yesterday. I'm gonna keep it a bang. His 2 Jones covered.
This one home. It's a touchdown.
Yo, did the Sixers win?
Defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6 and just
They
like
did, bro. If niggas would have took the Clippers while they was down, bro, by a dub, that should have been goofy.
My favorite.
That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them.
Who? The game over, nigga.
And they get it done. Touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken.
Ain't taking money now. He capped, man. He capping, bro.
The Texans offense ready.
That's
to
when you
go
know they
for the
cap.
next drive. And last time, decent
When you
field
know it's
position
cap.
through the
Sound
pick
cap.
6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it.
I can't call it.
Makes a good play, too.
And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that will be...
Yo, what that Heat John looking like? They Collins won?
Dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field.
When they get smoked.
This has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue.
All right, I'm gonna start everybody in the chat. What Reed move?
Things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
As usual, the
yeah, he gonna say doubles though. I'm cool.
Out of the gun, Watson.
Time out the yippers.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. There's no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time they've looked
what's that smoke?
So that tells me defensively.
You tell my port.
Make sure you get your best
what cat smoke?
to try and take that away.
What finesse move?
He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
What finesse move?
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls.
What round smoke?
Now a 1st down throw, Watson.
What round smoke?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Up by Monty Rice. And the Titans are going to get the football back at their own 17. And not the first quarter that he was.
So what you smoke?
Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones,
oh man.
utilize, right?
Can niggas confirm that?
Memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions.
He said no.
And usually play a pretty decent game. Other
oh man.
Getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs.
Oh man, niggas ain't selling Zah. Hey Zah, so what are you selling, Zah?
And utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield.
This nigga said the what, nigga?
Hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that. Nice pickup on first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. These two teams met in Nashville earlier.
Oh, man.
The Titans coming away victorious.
What you got to say about that, Luke? Bad smoke.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Oh, man. Is that, yo, in the conversation, I don't like where it's going.
Quick completion to Henry.
In the conversation, I don't like where it's going, man. We ain't on that. Come on, ain't like $5. He gave my man 3 bones. I got 3 on it.
Now Wilson on first down. He's going to look downfield for Henry. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play that time for the Titans.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
Smoke some of that backyard boogie.
Well scored. Touchdown.
That backyard bullshit.
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-0.
See that going, bro?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
They won the money line? Yo, they covered it. Did they cover the 2?
And a loose football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays.
Yeah, I'm about to say, where the fuck you been at, nigga?
This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it.
Where you at right now?
A lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Oh, I respect it.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. Flush to his right, and he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
I took Clippers.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Wilson.
Pause.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Myers' kick is good. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered.
Yo, everybody playing with you. Hey, yo. Why you tell me I ain't gonna go down history as one of the worst drug dealers, though?
That was not fun to watch.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30.
Oh, man.
Houston's offense already the line set to get going.
Bad plug.
2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
You said you gonna vouch?
And the Titans able to bring him down. It looks like there on first down to set him back.
Hey, Zai, you can vouch for the backyard bullshit.
Now, after that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Why you putting bad smokes in niggas' lungs, bro?
Left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it past the 45.
He put bad smokes in niggas' lungs.
Like basketball teams that don't normally press, you put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll run on first down. Tompkins. And he'll be out.
He talking about you was a voucher for the pack though, like that shit was gas.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 on that, and it's 2nd down.
So that shit awfully, you feel me?
This is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Watson off play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. And Charles, yeah, it seems like sometimes when you fall down...
Yo, the fucking Clippers, I mean the Celtics let Portland come back, bro.
And that time, that thinking
Portland just took the lead.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there. Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long.
Really, I could have smacked for the big bag.
I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down. They might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Rail Chief that shit after that. Keep it a bean.
Now Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. D Ford. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that's going to be incomplete.
I might try to trap with him, though. What, yeah?
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
1st down and much more for Henry. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Titans continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a route is on here.
Yo, the fucking Portland lost, bro. I mean, Portland beat these niggas. They ass, bro. Celtics really ass. They going to join with the Sixers. Portland can't, bro. The Celtics is really ass.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Nets and the Grizzlies.
From the 6. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, that his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
Well, we heard all week that they were going to put the football in the air a lot. The problem is that is now 4 interceptions, Charles, that he has thrown in this first half. How do you treat a situation? What do you say to your quarterback right now?
Boy, that's an interesting question because a lot of it depends on the head coach and the people making the decisions. You have to know your quarterback and know if he's mentally tough enough to have a chance to turn it around. Or is he a guy that maybe you've seen enough and it's time to go to the backup? But right now what you're rooting for is your defense to help keep you in the game, to give him an opportunity to get back on track.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
I was going to take him for the points, too. I'm glad I did.
As they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
What's the score, though?
Play action. It's Wilson. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So out comes a field goal team now for the
that
second
was a track game, bro.
From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
She was at 3.5, bro. And what's her name, huh?
Able to knock it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. No problems in the field goal department so far. It's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Watson.
Whoa. Man, Lowe got the same shit, though.
And my goodness, another interception.
Yeah.
Picked up by Elijah Molden. Yeah. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position.
I just took 4.
In this first half.
Dad.
Hello. She downstairs, yeah. Yeah, I'm telling.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's got this down to the 35. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
I could have took them with the +3, and I could have took the Clippers just with the 8. I moved it up to 12, though,
they go
to be
play
safe.
Action with Wilson. Man open, here is Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Myers' kick is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and they come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just
I only did a 4 there.
So we reach halftime here with a
I'm just waiting for the Nets and the Grizzlies.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
You said that's all you waiting for? Bucks on Warriors.
All right,
Bucks got something to say.
We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans
what he got?
Get the football first as the third quarter gets underway.
2 rebounds?
Taking it about the 1.
I'm glad I ain't take this shit.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his
How many points he got?
Work at the 21-yard line.
Oh, yeah, he about to get the double. They about to get the double-double. What you saying for a triple-double?
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And
You taking for a triple-double?
The first half could have gone any better for him, so what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football.
So he about to get there. What you talking about?
Down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Second down and 12 at the 19-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson staying on his feet. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal,
and that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now it's Wilson. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Texans are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. A first down carry for Henry. And just shutting him off there. Fighting through it, he's got space. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Another good run there. He's been good all season long. I don't know if he's going to win that MVP award, but just to be in the discussion, obviously that means he's had a great run.
The raw numbers put him in the discussion. Can he carry his team to enough victories? Can he put them in a spot where we say to ourselves, well, an MVP carries his team to the playoffs. That's what he's going to need in order to get that award.
So tack on 3 more, though this, it's just a rare drive where they did not find the end zone.
Yeah, you're right about that, partner. But at this point, I don't think you're too concerned about that. You just want to possess the football for a while and drain the clock. If you can get 3 out of it, that's great too.
And
what was the line there for the Bulls,
man? He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
What was the star line at?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th.
He smacked the 3 already?
They can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Off of play action, it's Watson. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good gain and a 1st down.
Still
you got that double-double?
First touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
You ain't take the double-double on the win?
They'll toss this out right for Connor.
What was just the double-double, like 3-some?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
On 1st down, it's Watson. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
20 points, right?
And paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has
I'm glad I did have that extra shit, though, because I would have added fucking what's her name and them niggas.
So yet another field goal
I'm cool.
in the drive.
I'm glad I
There's
did.
been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that
I had Jaylen Brown and I had Kyrie for 20, but I'm like, I'm going to just take the safe shit, like, and just do the regular 4-10.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Faking the give. Now Watson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe...
Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. It's picked up by the Titans. And they're going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench, and give him the oxygen. They were loving the fact that he got in without having to run very far.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them, the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now,
bro, you 920, bro.
To move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Under a minute to go
really
in the
done,
third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Watson.
Yeah, I gotta see a bridge and sit hit.
Tompkins. 3 yards the gain there. Second
Definitely gotta see the elbow.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route.
How this low? Low like a dub then.
And sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts.
Oh, yo, this
Give him credit. Able to hold on.
No, he probably is. Then dying. Time really going by.
Again, it's Watson.
I thought I was more older than y'all niggas though.
Middle of the field and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down.
Who said that?
Snap for Watson.
What'd he say?
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, I'm gonna fuck with him tomorrow for sure.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, no, bro, cause I ain't gonna lie, he smacked that. He really. I'm gonna keep it a bean. He really, I've seen he was sturdy when he was about that 10 bands on that Rams jump. And I was about to ask him like, yo, you really like them niggas like that? But I'm like, yeah, I'm on my business. I ain't on that. Yeah, man, you do what you do, man. I was about to ask him like, yo, you really like him like that? Cause I followed up that night. Actually, I better stack on these niggas on the live bet.
And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So still lots
to
do, but here comes the
that's your clap.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with
big clip. This was a minute ago. That's when the Rams played the Cardinals. Not the playoff, not the recent joint, the season joint, like the second division game they had.
And the Titans are going to recover the football. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they
niggas took the Bucks.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you
can
never have
play
enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on.
I could have just took them money line.
They're able to get this one across
risky shit. Take Memphis with the 3.
A while ago, and that completion there,
Clippers with the regular 8.
So right now, the only one really applauding probably
and the Lakers with the 5.
Angling for a new contract.
On first down, Watson.
No, I'm talking about like the beginning ticket. I could have did that because I just more points on it to be safe. No, I'm waiting till tomorrow.
And that last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because
why the fuck really bad on one of these
just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win.
This NBA should be great.
In NFL history, Broadway Joe, the man.
Watson looks to throw again.
As he feel, bro.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense,
turn it up.
Now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
And they'll run again, but he will go backwards as he stopped for a loss.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. To throw is Watson. This is caught. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
15 points. You should get 15 to clear.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up
15 points ain't shit.
Still down big.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this league.
You should get that 15 points.
Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college.
He got 7 right now. That should be a lot. He's feeling it, too. That 15 should be, that's like plus 240, right? I mean, minus 240. Yeah, that was a good bet. It was around there, too, so.
Ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before.
He got 7, bro. You fried. Fuck, you can't count. I'm looking at it, too, nigga. 7 points, 1 rebound.
And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have.
No, dickhead, he got 7 points.
It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this one. Well,
bro, that shit. No, they just changed that shit, bro. Stamp.
They go play action.
I wasn't even looking at that part.
He'll buy some time right. Throw right side.
Bro, that stamp, that shit said 7 years.
Across the 35. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you.
Who you need to demand?
From where we sit, it's actually
what you take him?
Not a good play.
Being chased out low.
Oh, what Harden got?
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe
Hearn got a double-double, though.
And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
They up 10. This nigga want these niggas to win by 25. Like, goddamn.
Just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
You making it seem like these niggas losing.
Safety made the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better.
Can't trust you.
Closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Dancing to his left. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth.
With that, that John Sixers ass. Did the Lakers cover?
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have
the Lakers covered that over too.
And Myers able to knock it through. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's a drive that ends in 3, and I know that line sounds familiar.
Too many niggas on that team can go off, though. That's why I don't be fucking with
the NFL record of 8 field goals in one game.
That's what I'm saying, though. They got Terry Rozier just dropped 28 the other day. You know what I'm saying?
It's nice to know that you have someone this reliable to turn to.
That's what I'm saying, though, but they be having too many niggas that can go off. Like Terry Rozier, when they played the Celtics, he just had 28.
This home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But
this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a first down throw. Watson throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And he is tackled inside the
Justin Simmons got hurt. I'm fucking cool.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Looking deep downfield. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And that is incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punter.
Somebody gonna pick Zeke right up.
Away.
It better not be dumb.
35
they
yards.
Fuck with Pollard though.
And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
that's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Following the sack, it's now 3rd and long for Watson and the Texans. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every
week. Start giving that whole up.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee,
your favorite, bruh. You don't want no trouble, cuz. The 25th